Here we're going to talk about multiplication by trinomials. This is an example of a trinomial multiplied by a second trinomial. Trinomials have three terms. To multiply these, we take each term of the first polynomial and multiply it by each term of the second polynomial. We first take the first term in the first parentheses, 2x squared. We multiply it by 7x squared, then negative 8x, and then positive 3. Then we take the second term and do the same thing, and then the third term. This is going to give us a lot of terms, so there is an easier way to do this that won't be quite as confusing, and you can distribute the term in front, and I'll show you how to do that. We know we're first going to take 2x squared and multiply it by each term in the second parentheses, so let's write it down. Since we're first going to take 2x squared times each term in this parentheses, I'm just writing it beside it. Next, we take 5x and multiply it times each term in the second parentheses, so let's write it down the same way. Here we do 5x and we take it and multiply it by every term using the distributive property. Last, we take negative 1 and multiply it times each term, so let's write it down just like we did our first ones. When we multiply the coefficients, which are the numbers in front, and add the exponents of like-base variables. And here with our x's, I've put an understood 1 because even though you don't normally see it, there is an exponent of 1 there. So now let's multiply. 2x squared times 7x squared is 14x to the fourth. 2x squared times negative 8x is negative 16x to the third. 2x squared times 3 is 6x squared. Now let's multiply our second term by the second parentheses. 5x times 7x squared is 35x to the third. 5x times negative 8x is negative 40x squared. 5x times 3 is 15x. Now we're ready to multiply negative 1, the last term in our third parentheses, by each term in the second one. Negative 1 times 7x squared is negative 7x squared. Negative 1 times negative 8x is positive 8x. And last, negative 1 times positive 3 is negative 3. So once we have multiplied everything, now we're ready to collect like terms. Here I've listed our terms in descending order. We don't have another x to the fourth, so bring this one down, but we can combine our 2x to the thirds. This results in 19x to the third. Next, we add the three coefficients of our x squared terms. Here we get negative 41x squared. We add our two x terms together. This results in positive 23x. And last, we have our negative 3. Since we don't have another number to add with it, we just bring it down. So now our multiplication is complete. We don't have any like terms, so this would be the final answer.